yeah.
I think you had Zach Gravenall on there as well.
Yeah,
Cameron thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm always supporting, bro. I'm not bougie like that. But my thing was kind of like, I don't want to go back so soon and try and say the same thing.
Yeah, try to do the same. Yeah. Of course, that's how it works. Still,
let's like rewind before we get into you guys' content and that, and start. I want to go back to like where you lot are from and that first, to get like a bit of an intro. Separately, history, I know we got like Hackney in the building. Is it fair to say that?
100%,
million percent. Because I know your bit's a bit north of as well, isn't it?
North side of Hackney.
My bit's Stoke Newington, but it's the north side of Hackney.
Yeah. So what was it? So growing up in Stoke Newington, Cokey, Stokey, they used to call that.
Nah, I ain't heard that.
You never heard that?
You never heard that? Newington, there's all different.
Smoke Newington, yeah.
There's all different like abbreviations, but it's usually Stokey.
Do you know what, blood? I read a book called Crack House. Real talk.
Yeah, that's just what I said.
Bust it up like it's not. They're gonna even think why none of you lot read it. Real people, because this book's crazy. This book's written by an ex-police officer.
Okay.
That started Trident.
Oh, sweet.
So it's a real mad book, and he left the force because of they was raiding some yard in Tottenham. A couple times they spun that crib, and but next door there was that girl that got abused by her family that they said she was possessed and that in them. Do you remember that? That was in the paper and that.
Yeah, that was
And they missed that because they were so busy trying to get the drugs and the food and that. So he left the force because of that in the end. But the funny thing is he started Trident in an office in Haringey. To basically it was all about Tottenham, really, the book. The main bulk of it. But the book started, he was on the beat in Stoke Newington. This brother,
right.
And he called it, and they were calling it Cokey Stokey because it was bare,
maybe in them times,
bare nose weightmen getting moved around over there and all that. Apparently, around them sides. Still
on the high street, there's like a certain type of lifestyle. So if you're like, there's people from Stokey that stay in Stokey, so the weekend for them is on Stokey High Street.
That's
whereas,
it.
Whereas for me,
because it goes all the way down to like Dawston
all
as
the way
well.
to Dawston, and then the other end goes all the way to like Tottenham.
Tottenham. It's like a long strip.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You end up in like Stamford Hill and that.
Stamford Hill all the way from Tottenham, White Hart. You understand?
Yeah.
All the way.
So what was it like when you was young there in the men's? Because I mean, it's different era now, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just fun. Like it was just fun. Like you know them ones. Like it's before the internet when I was coming up, innit? So man used to communicate with my friends through telepathy. You understand? Like I would know where my friends are. Like we would know the places. That
we didn't have a pager.
No. Well, I had a pager at one time, but fam, if your friends ain't got a pager, then that don't really make sense. You're
the only one. You page.
No, that's not true. No. There's a truth to it, but that's not true because you can use a phone box to hit someone's page.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man.
And then they know what phone box at.
Yeah,
that's when you know you're old. You know,
I know, cause
but you know what it is. Youth, you know.
No, man would use the phone box, but you would know who that is.
Yeah,
do you understand what I'm saying?
And where they are.
And I swear you could phone and say to the operator a message.
Yeah, it goes across the screen.
It comes on the screen.
Yo,
so you do you understand what I'm saying? But like pages weren't really effective. You understand what I'm saying? Man used to just find your brethrens out on your bikes. Do you understand what I'm saying, fam?
You knew where everyone was gonna be.
Yeah.
At certain times, you just knew. You pull up, man, I'm there.
I used to run that thing though on the phone box, you know, the reverse charge thing and get the free credit.
Yeah.
Remember that in the car?
Yeah, that's years ago.
The phone box was jokes. Still,
man used to run that straight back to one auntie's house.
Man would have been using mummy's house phone. That would have been my personal line. Do you understand what I'm saying? Running up all sorts of bills.
Going
mad and getting into bare problems in my household for that. You understand?
Running up the bills.
Nah, for real. It gets like that, you know. It gets like that still. When you're young as well and you find like, you know, like you find the thing that you're feeling, bro. You just want to chat to her bare. And there's no, you know now, you know, like you pay £50 a month now. That's it, flat rate. There's no going over it. Your internet will just lock off if it's bad.
Yeah.
Them days, bro, you can talk and yap, and then you realise when the bill comes in paper through the post.
Yeah.
And the bill's
that's when your mum's
mental.
That's when your mum's mad.
So it was fun over there growing up, yeah?
Yeah.
Like it was just one of those places where there's a lot of people in one area, a lot of mandem and that.
There was like different areas in Stokey, but at some point we all knew each other either through like play centres. Like there would be adventure parks, but that adventure parks in a whole different estate.
But it's still,
so we still going there to play at the adventure. So we all know each other. Then we end up going secondary school with this lot, and then do you understand what I'm saying? So
Nah, it makes sense still.
Everyone knew everyone from my era anyway.
And then to link you into the story, because I know it might be different even times and that. But what part of Hackney are you from?
So I grew up on Kingsmid Estate.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew up on Kingsmid Estate, but see, the internet knows me from Mountford Estate.
That's what I thought.
But that was the YouTube. That's just because
Kingsmid Estate by Glen Road and them sides there.
Kingsmid Estate, like outside of Trowbridge, is like the beginning of Hackney.
I know Kingsmid.
Yeah, it's the beginning of
Hackney.
Hackney.
From Kingsmid Estate.
What part? What does that come under? Like,
oh no, sorry. So
near Hackney Wick.
Bro,
but Hackney Wick sides, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I used to come.
That's where my aunties and that. Yeah, see my auntie.
Where I've been over there with you lot.
Glen Road and that. Yeah.
But
They're still there now.
With me in Hackney, I've lived E8, E9 and E5, just not the north side of Hackney.
Yeah, but E5's Clapton still, right?
Clapton.
So that's like towards his bit.
I lived in Clapton. I lived on Murder Mile.
Rectory Road is in between.
Yeah, I lived on Murder Mile.
I lived on Murder Mile.
I lived in Mountford's actually E8 as well.
I spent a lot of time there as well, actually.
Yeah.
A piece of time there.
Yeah, so all parts of Hackney I've lived, minus the north side of Hackney.
You got the pond and that, and then this
Clapton
side
Pond.
you got the sixth form thing.
Hackney has like over
Kennington Hall Road.
Hackney has over like 37 estates.
I was gonna say because the borough itself is well built up, bro. Like it's quite some people from Hackney, they say to me it's small.
Nah, it's
but
not.
I think it's big.
Nah, because
you know what I mean?
You even have estates within estates.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Mountford, that branched off to like 4 or 5 different estates within the estate.
What does that fall under? What part of Hackney? Mountford.
That's E8.
That's E8.
That's
so is
E8.
that near to like London Fields and that, or Pembury or something?
Nah. So it's right by Dalston, but Holly Street's before.
Just before, yeah.
Yeah, Holly Street's before.
Holly Street's nearer to Fields.
Yeah. Amos Road is right there.
Shout out Frostman.
Big up Frostman. Big up Frostman. A-Road's right there. Yeah. So A-Road's right there.
Mayor Street and all that.
Mayor Street. But Mountford's Sandgillan Road.
Yeah.
So before I got to Mountford, it was known as Frontline or Sandgillan Road, or them Amos man ran it. And then me and my brothers come and built Mountford.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that was your pattern, basically.
100%. 100%. Like we didn't put hotels on Park Lane. You know what I mean? Like Hackney's not a place you can go and just set up a block.
Yeah, nah, come on, Hackney's.
It's not like that, and that's what me and my 3 brothers did, plus King, my cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where everyone knows me from. But I was born in Kingsmid Estate.
Yeah. I've always said that about Hackney, especially like that's one place where to be like a top boy, no pun intended.
Yeah, the whole city. Yeah, that was a whole madness. Yeah.
Like, but to be a top boy in Hackney,